Welcome to Taste Your C Skills. Today we are going to discuss chain of pointers. Okay, it is possible to make a pointer to point to the another pointer using a chain of pointer. Okay, for example, we have a variable a. Okay, we have a pointer variable p1 that store the address of a. We have another pointer that is p2 that store the address of pointer variable p1. So a variable that is pointer to a pointer must be declared using additional indirectional operator symbol. For example, in order to store the address of a, we have a declare integer star p1. Yes or no? In order to store the address of p1 in p2, we have to declare integer star star p2. Okay, so that is we need additional dereference operator. Now this declaration tells the compiler that p2 is a pointer variable that points to the another pointer variable of type integer, because we have declared integer star star p2. Okay, consider this example. We have one variable var, we have one pointer variable star ptr, we have another pointer pptr. Now assume the value of var is 3000. So as value of var is 3000, it has some address that is stored in ptr. So now this is var, we have a ptr that stores the var, and we have one more variable pptr that points to the ptr. Okay, so this symbol represent following syntax. Now what is the value of first statement here, var, that is 3000. What is the output of this statement star ptr? var ptr, ptr stored, so star ptr is 3000. So again it is going to print 3000. What is star star ptr? That is again we are accessing the variable using pptr. Okay, we are accessing via this chain. Okay, so we can modify c star star pptr. Now what is the value of pptr? That is ampersand ptr. So this will cancel. So what is a star ptr? What is the value of ptr? Ampersand var. So star ptr, that is star, what is the ptr? Ampersand var. So ultimately it is equal to var. So that is your output 3000 3000 3000. So consider this example. We have declared two variable I and j. Okay, what is the value of I? 5. What is the value of j? 10. Now we have declared one pointer that is star ptr. Okay, we have one declared star star ptr. Okay, now next line is ptr equal to ampersand I. So ptr points to I. Clear? Now pttr that equal to ampersand ptr. So second pointer variable points to ptr. Now what is the next line? Star ptr equal to 3. Right now ptr points to I and the value of I is 5. So star ptr equal to 3 means store the value 3 at the address pointed by ptr. So now this value become 3. Okay, now what is the next line? Star star ptr equal to 7. Okay, so here 7 will be stored at I, because star ptr, that is one reference, and again second point, that is. So now what's the value? Instead of 3, what's the value of I? 7. Now next line is ptr equal to ampersand j. So now ptr points to j instead of I. Now star star ptr equal to 9. So means star ptr, that is 2 times we have to dereference. So here and here. So it is now instead of 10, what is the value of? That is 9. Now next most important, star ptr equal to ampersand I. Means what is the ampersand I? Ampersand I, that is ptr. So ultimately this is equivalent to what? Star pptr equal to ptr. Okay, yes or no? So now this points to I. Okay, ptr points to I because star ptr contain star ptr equal to star, what is the ptr? That is ampersand ptr. This will cancel, so it is equivalent to what? Ptr. So ultimately ptr equal to ampersand I. So now ptr points to I. And last is star ptr equal to -2. So now this value is -2. Okay. In next lecture we will discuss pointer arithmetic.